What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. In this stimulus update, I want to address what has been being discussed in Congress right now. What our leaders are currently working on for the stimulus package. We have updates, and these updates are going to make some people a little bit upset. Mainly people that are hoping for a stimulus check and people that are going to be or are on unemployment. And can also throw in a little bit of rental assistance in there as well. So what we have heard this morning, we heard good news from Congress, from multiple people, and we're hearing reports from the Washington Post as to what is currently being discussed and what is currently on the table and kind of up in the air as to what we're going to get right now. And actually just a little bit ago, we heard from multiple members of the Senate saying that we are right there. But at the same time, we also heard from Senate Republican John Thune, who's the second ranking Republican in the Senate. And he says that we are getting close. A deal could happen, but it could happen later tonight or most likely sometime tomorrow. So a deal is coming. A deal is getting close. Here's the issue. If Congress does not pass a stimulus package and government funding bill by later tonight, by 12:01 a.m. Monday morning, then the government technically shuts down. So what's currently being discussed is, do we have enough time to get this pushed through, or should we have our staff work on another 2-day, possibly 1-day stopgap bill? Well, it's looking like they're going to try to implement a 1-day stopgap bill so that hopefully the government doesn't shut down. So again, it's going to come down to just days. They're trying to get this done. They want to go home to their families, so they're trying to get this done as soon as possible. But here's the good news. The good news is that we do have an idea of what is going to be included and what is currently being discussed, mainly with the $600 stimulus check and the $300 unemployment boost and the entire benefit. We have more information on what's currently being talked about, and I want to give you kind of the insights and the scoop as to what we can see. First, they have agreed. We have agreement on the stimulus checks. The agreement is there from both sides. Now, when it comes to Bernie Sanders and Josh Hawley and other people, other lawmakers, they're obviously going to fight for a larger stimulus check, and that's great. But at the same time, if they fight for a larger stimulus check, it will hold up the entire negotiations, and the deal could ultimately be on pause until after the holidays. So we don't want that, but at the same time, we don't want to take a measly $600, but again, it will help a lot of people. So right now, the agreement is $600 stimulus checks for filers, $600 stimulus checks for their spouse, a $600 stimulus check for their child dependents, and there's no cap. There is no cap. Normally, or before, there was a cap of 3 dependents. Now, there's no cap. So if you have 17 children, you get 17 stimulus checks of $600. Yes. And yes, you heard that right. Child dependents, age 17 or under, get a stimulus check. Oh, you're 18? Yeah, you don't get a stimulus check. Oh, you care for your elderly parents? Sorry, you don't get a stimulus check, or they don't get a stimulus check. That's the way it looks like it's going to happen this time, just like last time. As far as the income thresholds, they're still the same. If you made less than $75,000 as an individual or $150,000 as a couple, you will qualify for the full $600. And if you made any more than that, but less than $99,000 or $198,000 as a couple, then you'd make somewhere in the middle. I know a lot of people are upset because I know a lot of people on the channel are saying, hey, I care for my elderly parents. I have a college student, a senior in high school who's 18. I'm not going to get a stimulus check for them? No, you're not. This is how pity Congress is being right now. Also, the $300 per week in unemployment benefits, it's still there. There's agreement there. It's not going to be $400, won't be $450. It's definitely not going to be $600. It will be $300, but it looks like it's only going to be for 11 weeks. Yes. Before, we were thinking 13 weeks, can't go any lower than that. And then we got reports, no, it's going to be 10 weeks. But now, they want to push it to about the middle of March. I think where it looks like it's coming out about March 14th, 15th, somewhere around there. And this will also include the other programs. So it's the PUA, that will be included here as well, and the PEUC. If you're on either one of those unemployment programs, you will continue to get unemployment benefits through your state, and you will get the $300 per week for those 11 weeks. Remember how we heard reports that the PUA and the PEUC programs would still be extended for the full 16 weeks? No, that's not the way Congress has it now. The way it's supposed to be written in this bill is not 16 weeks. Everything ends after week 11. Everything. Now, I know this is going to make a lot of people mad, but that's the way Congress has it right now. Again, we haven't seen the bill yet. It was supposed to come out on Monday. It was supposed to come out Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. It's supposed to come out sometime today. But right now, all we're hearing is the House is supposed to vote on this later on tonight, and the Senate soon after. When is later on tonight? Nobody knows. Nobody knows. But they have said it should happen soon. It's going to happen soon. They are giving themselves a little bit of time to put the bill together, to let the lawmakers review it, not really ask questions or provide modifications and feedback, but review it, and then let's vote on it. Now, let's get into rental assistance. Right now, and we've been hearing for a few days that the rental assistance is still there, $25 billion for rental assistance. Great, that is needed for many people. But we were hearing reports that they were going to take away, Republicans want to just do away with the 1 month eviction moratorium. However, Democrats insisted we need to have that in there. I personally believe it has to be in there for at least 1 month because there's no way to get rental assistance to millions of families without, a little bit of a delay. Right now, we have 10 days, 10, 11 days to get this done, to get rental assistance out if this is passed today. There's no way it's going to happen. So there has to be some type of eviction moratorium. Right now, they are looking like it's going to be anywhere from 2 weeks to 1 month. Also, Democrats are insisting and more like demanding they need more money for rental assistance. As to how much, we don't know, but that is one of the issues right now. It's not a big issue. They're going back and forth, and this is why, especially with the unemployment benefits, it was 16 weeks. Then it was 13. Then I was like, no, you want a phase out period? No, let's do 10. Then they settled on 11. So right now, we could potentially see the rental assistance. We could essentially see that go a little bit higher. Food assistance as well. But who knows? Right now, we do have agreement though. It could possibly be as far as 1 month of the eviction moratorium extension. Right now, this is what has many people very upset is right now, it looks like, it's not looks like, it is, the biggest chunk of this proposal, this bill, is going to be to fund the PPP program. Okay? Now, this started out at $288 billion, which was a lot of money. Then it went up to about $300 billion, then it went up to $325, and that's currently where it is right now. Many Americans are just upset that why are the taxpayers bailing out these smaller businesses? Why? Why is it on us? And why are the American people getting just $600, or when you add it up with the first CARES Act, we're going to get $1,800 a person, but yet these businesses can get tens of thousands and hundreds of thousands of dollars. Why are we bailing out these companies? This is what many people are asking. Now, I know it's hard, but this is one of the things that has to be done because if 100,000 or millions of businesses just completely close down, there's more people on unemployment. That is less businesses. There's less tax revenue for states and cities and counties. There's so many issues there. But the big issue is the American people keep getting left out. And those are the ones that are paying the bills. These are the ones that are paying the taxes. It's upsetting, but that's pretty much where we're at. What we do know right now is that the House is expected to vote on this sometime later on tonight. Again, at what time, we don't know. Right now, what we're being told through multiple reports is that the House is simply waiting. They're simply waiting to get the bill. We do not have the bill yet, which means our lawmakers, the ones that are going to vote on this, have not seen the bill. but yet they're going to be asked to vote on this bill before they really get a chance to read the entire thing. My guess is they will be able to read it and review it, and by the time they go and vote on it, that's about the time we will most likely get our hands on this bill. So it will probably be voted on and passed through the House before we even get to read it as the public, but we will probably get to read it before the Senate, or before the Senate goes and votes. So again, that's what we know right now. But again, we are still waiting on this bill. So as I have more information, I'll come back and do another update. I just want to provide a quick little midday update to kind of give you guys an idea of what's being discussed. Right now, they're hoping, again, based on just reports, based on the newest report, they're hoping that sometime around 5 p.m. they can do a vote, but that time could always change. Who knows? Maybe it goes to 4, maybe it goes to 9 p.m. tonight. We don't know. What we know right now is they're still discussing everything that's going to be in this package. It looks like they keep on lowering the amounts for the American people. But that's Congress for you. So hopefully you guys have a wonderful rest of your weekend. I'll come back on here later on today, do another update, fill you in. Hopefully by then we have the bill and I can break it all down, what's in it, what's included, and what's missing. So hopefully you have a wonderful weekend. Make sure you subscribe if you want to stay updated on everything that's going on, and I'll see you guys on the next one.